Hello Eternum and welcome to KOTT News, Eternum's #1 source for news, and this is the War Report. Dynamic change in the history of Eternum last night as the forces of Get Active become the new, undisputed, heavyweight champions of Eternum. KOTT News were ringside after the bout and got a few words from the champs. Congratulations on your victory into the fort and capturing it. In about 9 minutes, you're now the heavyweight champions of Eternum. How's it feel?
Yeah, it's a little underwhelming, to be honest. It's a little underwhelming due to the, kind of the fact that people already want to go after us. We should probably expect maybe a bit of content like today, maybe 2 days.
Yeah, in a couple days, a lot of people should be online. They should be, or they'll be available to come out and maybe give you some push. So hopefully you will see the type of experience you really want.
Yeah, it should be interesting.
Hey man, just tell them we went in there, popped a cleanse, and got active.
I mean, if you don't know that point, like that's your own problem, Suki.
What's she talking about, brother?
It's the way of the West. We pop a cleanse, get active. If you don't know what's up, you get out of here.
Oh my goodness. Well, gang, now that you've, was there anybody out there who stood out in their performance, by the way? I should ask that.
Hey, say me, say me, say me, say me, say me, me, say me, say me.
There's this guy named Capper. He got some clean slaps on people. This little 1-2, right there. Look, hit Happity, right there. Look at those moves. Look at those moves. You gotta love it.
KOTT news crews were en route to get B-roll shots of Fort Everfall when we began to see the makings of some light skirmishes. Little did we know what was about to unfold. Unsatisfied by the short fight, the champs hit the fort for some light road work and ended up running into members of the Covenant who thought they were going to push influence. Multiple skirmishes around the fort took place throughout the night as members of the Covenant came to proselytize to the new heavyweight champs. The action was fast and furious, and everyone was talking about family for some reason, as factional combatants jockeyed for position in and around the keep. The fighting took place all night long along the roads outside the keep as Syndicate and Covenant forces collided in their struggle to secure the area from one another. KOTT News will bring you more on this simulated fantasy conflict as it resolves. Returning to our ongoing coverage of the Druidic Spriggan invasion forces popping up around Eternum, KOTT News spoke with a concerned citizen about the matter in Corinth. You guys been out there knocking them down?
No, not really. I'm actually not that excited about it. When I first came back after updating, I was very disappointed that it doesn't actually show on the map unless it's active, and it's not active very much.
Well, I tell you what, I'll keep an eye out tonight and see how often I see them popping up, Maybe we were lucky.
Perhaps, yeah. I'd really not like to have my town destroyed by a Spriggan. I like it here in Windsward, and this is where I spend most of my time.
Nearly outscooped all night long by the Spriggan Rapid Response Squad, who were perpetually on standby, it seemed, running from shrine to shrine, we did manage to catch one summoning attempt in progress and tried once more to broker a peace. Sir, JChalant, KOTT News, Eternum's #1 source for news. We sure would like for this to resolve peacefully. Is there any way that our two people can come to a resolution? No comment. Once again, I must ask, is there any way that this is at all related to Adiana Theron? Is she behind this? I know that she is an Angry Earth proponent. No comment, huh? Well, hold on, back to you in the studio, JC. Thanks, JC. KOTT News will bring you more on that story as it continues. Looking at last night's Season 1 progress, and KOTT was a little amused that there was only one leaf task available for our special bingo attempt at a reverse 7 last night, so gave it another spin and found something we could knock out to complete that particular challenge. Leave a comment below if you're looking forward to those upcoming changes. Turning to the weather for today, and it looks like Eternum is back on track, keeping corruption off our backs and keeping things sunny and bright all day long. But once more after sundown, when the humidity drops, look out for typhoon activity, dredging up corruption invasion forces across 30% of the island. 2 roster submissions for Simulated Fantasy Combat Resolution tonight, brought to you by LARPco. Remember, if it isn't LARPco, it's cardboard. Tonight, the syndicate members of Commit assault the marauders of Stam Out Z for control of the island's primary oil reserves of Weaver's Fin. Maneuvering in conjunction with their fellow syndicate members, Commit forces move to finalize the prevention of the pipeline project that very nearly succeeded. But the marauders of Stam Out Z stand resolute in their desire to train Leg Day, and the Peat Moss Bog of the Fin is one of the best places to do that. Meanwhile, the marauders of the 10%ers attack the Covenant converts of the Outcast for control of the bamboo forest preserves of Ebonscale Reach. The 10%ers fly a familiar banner as they approach the fort and set up their assault camp, but we'll see tonight if they're emotionally prepared for war. The Outcast have been struggling to maintain their armies, with their coffers being perpetually plundered by their legendary hero, but they've got at least enough for tonight. Be sure to tune in for complete coverage and reactions from the citizens tonight at 11. Until then, this has been War Correspondent JChalant, KOTT News.